you know, I saw that mountain 40 years ago. And Moses gave it to me. And I've been waiting for today. I can tell you every lump and bump on that mountain. I have walked on that mountain in my spirit so many times. But today now I come to this place where it's before me. Give me that mountain. It's mine. Because God has shown me it long before I inherited it. And God has shown you things today long before you're inheriting them. See, hear me on this. There are things that you have seen in God and maybe you've let slip, and today I'm here to remind you that God says, though it tarry, wait for it will surely come. It will not lie. It may took him 40 years to get it, but for 40 years he had it. Does that make sense to you? Until we possess in our spirit, we will not possess in the natural. Until we say, that's mine, even though I've not got it, but I'm going to get it because God's promised it to me, we won't get it. Why? Because faith needs to have an object. You can't have faith for nothing. What you're believing for? I don't know. But I've got great faith. Well, you haven't. Because faith must have an object. Hebrews 11:1. Faith is the evidence of things hoped for. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Isn't that true? So if you haven't got hope, you can't have faith. Do you want me to really upset you? Hebrews 11:6. Without faith, it's impossible to please God. All right, moving on. 3. Vision gives us a destination. Where are you going? I don't know. Well, why are you going down there? I don't know. But what? You've left your house and you've got a suitcase and you told me you're going on holiday. Where are you going? I don't know. I'm going on holiday. Yeah, but fine, I know you're going on holiday, but where are you going to go? I don't know. Well, what's your destination? I don't know. Sounds like a lot of Christians, doesn't it? Oh, then you have to catch on. Well, my destination is heaven. Well, yeah, that's true. You can't go wrong on that one. But you know, at 26 or 30 or something, really, that's going to take you a long journey to get there, my brother. What are you going to stage impose along the way? I don't know. Some of you have seen ministry. Some of you have seen doing my job. But until you start pursuing it, well, one day it'll just fall out of the sky. It won't. If you don't read your Bible, guess what? You ain't going to preach. Well, you might in some churches, but not here. What are we living for? I tell you, I can give you my dreams now. I'll give you one of them. But a man in this church who prophesied that as soon as flags were on the wall, that I would go to all those nations. Since he said that, do you know I've been to a fair few of them? And part of that is still saying, well, Lord, if that's your word, I'm waiting. I'm going to make it happen. But if that's your word, I'm for it. There's dreams. You look at the Bible school, we dreamt that dream 30 years ago. You look at healing rooms, we dreamt that dream as many years ago. Humanitarian, that happened very quickly. It doesn't matter, does it? As long as you somehow or another, something's captured your heart and you go for it. Lord, don't let me live to be useless. Remember, I'll give you a couple of scriptures. Let's put this on. One's Paul, Acts 27, the boat's going down. But I believe God, what? That it will be exactly as it was told me. I believe God, it will be exactly as it was told me. I've got a vision. I've got a vision. And we'll move on very quickly. Fourthly then, vision unifies. It's not everybody doing their own thing. Remember, Nehemiah comes and says to the people, God's told me to rebuild. He shares the vision. And what happens? It says, and the people say, we will arise and build, and give themselves to the work. They weren't just sayers, they were doers as well. We will arise and build, and they give their hands to the work. There's something unifying about a vision. I used to work in construction. There's nothing worse than no one know what you're building. You know, they've got the big picture, but this one sort of says, I think we should start over here. And another one says, no, I really do think we should do that first. And another one says, oh, no, you can't do that first. We need to do this first. And you spend days debating what you're going to do rather than someone saying, no, this is where we are going to go. And when you do that, you make some tremendous mistakes, but you actually do get there. Do you want a little building story? I've not told you a story today. We actually built a building that they set out back to front. That the front door was where the back door should be, and the whole building, like 3-story student accommodation in Harlow, in Holloway. And they built it completely. Now, there's a story for you. That's true. Because sometimes you go that far, it's too far gone to mess. Yeah. Anyway, how do I get into that? Oh, yeah. That vision's unifying. Let me give you a few more quickly. Jesus said, if two of you agree. Did he not? Psalm 133 verse 1, that's Matthew 18:19. Psalm 133 verse 1 says, behold how good and how pleasant it is when brethren dwell together in unity. The last bit of Psalm 133 says this, there the Lord commands a blessing. The work gets done. The work gets done. Because let's be honest, Vic would be building the pond and the aviary and digging the flowers, and then I'd come along with my tractor and want to dig out the foundations, and Peter would be burning all my wood, and you know what I'm saying? Someone needs to say, this is what we are gonna do, and that's the vision. When we work together, oh, I know the one I was going to give you, Genesis 11, Tower of Babel. Now the people are one, and nothing they purpose will stop them. Now that was for evil. How much more for good? Nothing that they purpose together will be able to be stopped. Genesis chapter 6. Chapter 11, pardon me. No, sometimes I get too quick. Lastest one, for your sake now. There's lots there. If you want to think about the day of Pentecost, what's it say? They're all together, Acts chapter 2 verse 1. They're all together of one accord and in one place. That one accord, that word accord is a lovely word, listen to it. It's this. They were all unanimous. They were in agreement, of one mind and of one purpose. The Greek words, what are the Greek words? Like I know what I'm talking about. Humo thermodon. There you go. Is that right? Almost? Yeah, good. Last point is this. A vision brings the purposes of God into focus. It's not some abstract thing. Ready? Moses, Exodus 25. Goes up the mountain and spends some time with God. God says, verse 8, let the people build me a sanctuary that I may dwell among them. Verse 9, but make sure you build it according to the pattern that I show you. So Moses goes up the mountain, gets the pattern, comes down to the people, shares it with the people. Guys, this is the vision. They then, I love verse 2, and it says, and receive from the people a free will offering. You know, and it says, he who gives with all his heart. We're going to build God a house. What can I do? Oh yeah, look here. How can I do it? Oh, I'm an artisan. I like that word. I don't know what it means, but as an artisan, what can I do? You're an artisan, aren't you? Yeah. I'm an artisan. What can I do to make it happen? Oh, well, you can weave the curtains, and you can go and chop up a bit of wood, and we'll make a acacia wood, and everyone can do something in the house of God. Why? Because they were captivated with this. We're going to build God a house. So much so, Exodus 36, it says they had to be held back from giving. That'll be the day in church, wouldn't it? It's offering time. Hold them back. Stop them. Go back. We've got more than enough. That's what it says. Why though? Because of the vision. Because he had brought the vision into something that was a shared corporate vision. We're going to build God a house. And everyone then gave. And there's more than money. Money is right down the list. Because if you come, your wallet comes with you. So let's not talk about money. These people about talking about money all the time, they've got a big hang-up about it. Like God don't own any cattle on any hills. Yet the God who said the silver and gold is mine. This ain't to do with money. This is to do with we sing something and we're going to do it. Collectively and individually. It works both ways, this message. What have you seen in your life? I tell you, that's what makes me excited. You ever wonder why I don't get depressed? I tried it once, didn't like it. You know me well enough. That's why I can stand up and say this. You've never seen me very long with a snarl or a frown or a growl. Why? Life's an adventure. You may have, you've lived with me. But life's an adventure. Life is an adventure as we pursue the vision. There should be an adventure for us together as we pursue the vision. As you put in the pot, whatever you are, as you add to the whole, so we start getting the flavour, the substance, the taste, the originality, the diversity, the uniqueness, as we together pursue our destiny, go after our dream, go after that for which God has captured us, so we fulfil the purposes, plans of God for us, for our generation. That's the vision. We'll break it down some more for you over the coming weeks. Why do I need a vision? It restrains me. It informs me. It shows me my destiny. It unifies me. And it brings the purposes of God into focus. We're going to pray. We're going to pray.